people sometimes, particularly on the open web, there are things that they search for and they get an answer and it's spurious, but they want to believe it.
Yeah.
They want to believe there is a cure for their particular part of cancer, and it's probably not carrot juice. But if you search cures for cancer, the top 10 are pretty far out.
Really?
Absolutely. Whereas if you start on a pharmaceutical company's site, or if you start at something that is reputable like WebMD,
Mm-hmm.
you are going to get things that are reliable, but not. People don't necessarily start at a particular site. They start with a question, and they do the same thing inside the enterprise. They just start with a question.
That's right.
And they make the assumption, which is probably more valid inside the organization than not, they make the assumption that there's somebody somewhere who's curated this, who said, yeah, this has the seal of approval, and hopefully inside the enterprise, that is exactly what has happened. On the open web, you shouldn't assume that at all. You're nodding your head as if, no, maybe it's not even curated inside the enterprise.
I know it's not. I mean, I worked with one of the largest software companies in the world. They had designed a new search engine, and they were trying it out on their stuff, right? So they just let it loose and turned it on, and were appalled at what they found, including pay records and internal documents which were confidential, etc. In that case, probably the information was very good, but is there any reason why you would expect it all to be good? And the answer, I think, is no. If it's on your hard drive and your hard drive is connected to a server and you've saved it because you said, this is ridiculous, I'm going to show it to a good friend of mine, then are you expecting that won't show up in the crawl?